When you first met Emma, what was your impression of her as an actress and as a collaborator?
I mean, how much time you got?
Wait, actually, all the time you want.
No, you know, the first time we worked together was in this audition for Crazy Stupid Love. And, you know, we read the lines or whatever, you know, we did the scene a few times, but we were kind of improvising before and after the actual scene, you know? Mm-hmm. And the directors were like, why don't you guys just, you know, kind of improvise the scene, you know? And it was just, you know, I don't know if you know, I mean, if you've improvised before, but it can be a nightmare. And
in what way?
You know, it's just like there's just something just uncomfortable about it, and you know, it's a scary thing to do because, you know, especially in an audition, because you don't know your characters, you don't know each other, you don't know what, you know, you don't have any frame of reference for what you're doing. What are you going to talk about in this scene? You have to create a scene in that moment. And we just couldn't shut up. It was just lots to talk about, and you know, it was very easy. And you know, improvisation just creates a connection in a scene because you're creating it together, and you really have to listen to one another, and you have to really be there. And so, you know, that just kind of set I think, a foundation for how to work. And in Crazy Stupid Love, there was whole sequences where they just had us improvise. That sequence was all, I mean, sort of a scene that we improvised and then created, or there's scenes afterwards that are all improvised. So,
well, you've worked with incredible actresses. You know, Karen Mulligan. You've worked with Michelle Williams. What and others that we could just keep naming. I mean, you've worked with incredible actresses. What is it about Emma that is special?
She can drink at work.
Thank you so much. I'm just gonna soak it up.
And the beauty is that she seems drunk when she's sober anyway. Yeah. So when she's drunk, you can't tell.
It just comes naturally. It is what it is. You're so sweet. You're too much.
No, she does. You know, what Emma, I think, does that I love is she always is looking for how the scene can also be funny. It's because she has such a great love of comedy, and because her heroes are comedians. When she's in a dramatic scene, you know, she's looking for the funny, and it just, you know, I'm similar, and I feel like that's such it's a fun way to work, and it's a fun game to play, and I think that's you know that's unique, you know, to be able to take something that's dramatic and find a way to find what's funny about it as well without making it comedy. Is a very, no, too much. She drinks at work. How about that? Is that fun? No.
Just the whole time.